All right, testing, testing. You can hear me, right? All right, good stuff, good stuff. We are back. I got my win. I got my W on the loser side of things. I'm still alive. Just a quick upset. Who cares about you, sir? I know. Right now we're here to watch beautiful BBC's beautiful Marth. I absolutely enjoy, and we are fighting Sleet. A very interesting shock as well. I'm excited about that. Let me play around with the game a little bit, just so we don't make some volume adjustments real quick. In the meantime, we get our game number 1, the Falcon versus the Monado. All right, everything sounds great. Perfecto. These are very perilous numbers for both of these competitors. Specifically, if you get a random Marth tipper, that could be extremely deadly for Sleet. But also, the Smash Monado is a possibility here. Any single touch of that blade could be enough to get that stock, while BBC needs to fight a little harder, especially now that we have the Shield Monado. Just for a little bit longer, just to enjoy. Just to ensure a little bit of extra survivability. But so far, we see a very even game 1, where none of them are really getting the most out of their interactions. They're just poking at each other, and that gives Sleet the perfect opportunity to just go run around with the Shield Monado. Unfortunately, making a hasty switch between Shield and Smash, and that allowed BBC to take the first stock. Very well done, but immediately brought it back. We're going into neutrality once again, with no percentage on each side until BBC gets one hit in, and Buster Monado could have done a lot, and it actually kind of did. 50% on Marth already. It could be extremely dangerous, especially because Sleet is just making sure to keep BBC in a very uncomfortable situation at all times. He's always pushing. He's always offering aggression, and that's something that, Marth could take advantage of. But right now, we're not seeing that. All right, now I get the bracket, and now I got the chat. Let me make sure that I have a chat active. That should be it. All right. All right, this is going to be winners quarters finals. Interesting. All right. Let me update that just now while we wait for them to winners quarters finals. There you go. All right, perfecto. Nice. Shield Monado to ensure extra survivability, and that's causing BBC to play a little bit more cautious, actually. Like, he's fading back quite a lot, or at least more often. And that's something that could bite him in the end, because Marth does benefit from being somewhat aggressive, like finding those opportunities or making them himself. Smash Monado once again being a little treacherous, actually, forcing or rather causing Sleet to get juggled once again into the air. BBC is looking for that tipper. The spacing seems right, but he's just not hitting the mark just yet, and that's again costing him a little. He's going for the forward tilts. He knows that those grant him enough momentum and enough strength in the swings to make sure that the stock disappears. And as I say it, that's what happens. Second stock gets eradicated. But I don't know, Sleet has been making a case for himself, taking stocks immediately back, and he keeps that trend on going. We got Buster Monado to try to get something out. Nothing happens. Just a little bit of patience on both of them. These swordsmen are just fencing each other out quite effectively. But now that we have Shield Monado, BBC trying to get something started with a grab specifically. Unfortunately, not getting much other than a throw. And just straight hits, which is slowing the pace of the match down quite a lot. We're running down to 2 minutes and a half already on the clock. But I don't know. Right now, Sleet seems quite hurt, and the fact that he is committing to that Buster could play both ways. It's a double-edged sword, and we're dealing with quite sharp swords right now. Marth is the one who makes the most out of that Buster Shield Monado to bring him to the triple digits. And careful, because maybe trying to fish for a conditioning ledge trap could be a very interesting way to bring this match back. Sleet trying to go for the edge guard, but once again gets stage spike. That counter beautifully executed from BBC. Ransom game number 1. Yeah, it was a bit slow, but it was absolutely fantastic because you could see how both of these competitors were engaging each other out. They had to be careful. They had to be measured. Otherwise, their opponent could have gotten away with the pressure that they could actually exert with the blades that each of these characters wield. Game number 2. Once again, we're going into Pokemon Stadium 2. One of the favorite places for a lot of Smash competitors to go. I don't know, I love it. In this particular case, I think it's fairly neutral because both of them have a pretty decent range within their weapons. So I think it does make sense. PS2 is actually a fair stage for both of them. Oh my god, beautiful read from Sleet. He should have gone for those earlier, but now that he is, he's probably gonna get a lot out of them. BBC getting caught in the crossfire of a smash Monado forward smash. Those are always scary. BBC maybe trying to go for a spike on the right side of the ledge, but instead gets a tipper, immediately bringing things back into an even situation. Buster Monado comes out knowing that it could deal a lot of damage, and those up tilts and a forward smash grant him just that 50%. It's actually a great start from for Sleet, who's currently trying to fish for another smash attack with a red tinted blade. Lots of mix-ups, especially now that speed grants him a little bit of extra maneuverability. BBC trying to go for the deep edge guard. Jumps, comes out, but the counter misses the target. Both of them spaghettiing on the ledge. Forward smash missing the tipper. That could have been absolutely deadly. Counter's not going to work anymore, or at least that seems to be the case. Lots of exchanges, heavy blows on the left side of Pokemon Stadium 2. Trying to catch each other out, lacking. They're being careful quite a lot. I actually respect that a lot. 5 minutes, no, I'm sorry, 2 minutes into the game, and things are still looking quite even. Second stocks, triple digits on both of them. BBC looking for a tipper. Sleet looking for maybe a stray swing. There you go. BBC is the one who gets it first. Now, Shield Monado coming right below from the platform. That's kind of interesting. Oh, just like that. Things are even once again. Last stock for Sleet, actually. So it's either do or die. Let me just make sure that chat is well active. I actually need someone to help me test chat. If someone could say something like, hey, what's up, or hello, just to make sure that everything is properly set up. Oh, there you go. Oh, Pyro, there you go. Pyro the Incineroar, right? Let's go. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat because it was not updating, but now it is. So now I can read you. Pyro, what is up? You joined just in time, and thank you. You are my goat as well. I remember fighting you in a tournament before, I do believe. That was quite fun. But right now we have Sleet trying to make a case for himself. He's getting punished. Walloped, even. BBC looks quite well spaced, but this is the Monado time, baby. Smash Monado comes out. You know that any single swing of that blade could be enough to seal the deal. But now with the jump, he allows himself to just maneuver around the stage, maybe try to force an offstage situation. Great patience, quite defensive from BBC. Speed is out. And now this is extremely dangerous because even though Shield is out and he will survive just for a little bit longer, both of them are extremely respectful of each other. They know that they have to keep their distance. Otherwise, this game could go either way. BBC could close it off right now, but Sleet has a good opportunity to bring this to game number 3. Go for the stray up B, not getting him. That could cost him stage control. Reverts immediately towards BBC. Now we fight for the middle of the stage. Shield Monado trying to make a case. Smash comes out, knowing that one single touch of that thing could be enough to end this thing. And BBC also wants nothing to do with it. That's a good assessment. Sleet has a great opportunity here. No way. Okay, that was not a spike, but it matters not because still gets the job done. Great stuff from Sleet. We're going into game number 3. Yet another opportunity for us to enjoy the beautiful display of skill that these competitors with their swordsmen are providing us here at Tatsu Saturdays at CinKuni, Italian and Japanese fusion restaurant. Thank you for having us, by the way. Beautiful venue, beautiful place, extremely nice service as well. Customer service is a big thing for me, and this what is it? Not venue, restaurant. There's a word for it. I'm Mexican, so I forget some words. Joint, I guess. What's the best descriptor for it? Beautiful place to hang out at. Is just providing that first time in this set that we go into small battlefield. Absolutely love it. But that will force both of these competitors into a more aggressive situation. Oh, I gotta hear myself too. Yeah, thank you. Great stuff though from both of these competitors going into game number 3. BBC is the one who's currently, oh my god, that's a little too low. He's fishing for a spike. Oh my god, he's still relentless on the ledge. Beautiful tech to survive just a little bit longer, but he keeps the pressure on going, trying to fish for a roll. BBC absolutely crazy, almost getting a beautiful stock, but Sleet's reactions were just on point to avoid losing that stock quite early. Beautiful spike from BBC. Absolutely love to see a Marth Meteor. I'm a sucker for Marth. Actually, Marth is my secondary. So that's absolutely beautiful to observe. Now, that's going to put Sleet in a very uncomfortable situation where he needs to take this stock immediately. That's been the trend so far. But to be fair, the percentages have been more even in previous games, previous stocks. They are not so much this time around, so that will grant BBC an opportunity to run away with the advantage that he currently holds. Great tipper. Could have done a lot of damage there. Patience on the dancing blade into the tipper. That's yet another stock BBC. Putting himself in a very nice situation where he seems, I don't know. Okay, no 3 stock. There you go. No 3 stock, but still an incredible steep climb for Sleet. He very well could do it. He has the tools for it. He has Buster Monado. He has Smash Monado. So he could very well bring it back. But he needs to be cautious. He needs to be patient. He needs to not to overextend, but that grab attempt will cost him dearly. 30%. Even though it's a little bit, it feels like a lot when you consider that you still need to take 1 full stock on your opponent. While BBC is doing a phenomenal job at keeping Sleet tipping on his toes, trying to catch him on the recovery. Great stalling there to get a little bit of extra damage. Buster comes out, but that's only gonna bite him. Only to bite him. BBC is just doing so well to keep Sleet guessing and not really able to catch him lacking. There you go. He gets the regular get up with the up smash. He hypes himself up. Shield Monado comes out, and I don't know, that might cause him to suffer quite a little bit. Buster comes out to try to bring the deficit in which he finds himself back into his side, and I mean, he's just doing that. Oh my god, a beautiful extension from Sleet. Oh, he's looking for the fish. I'm sorry, he's fishing for the spike. And even though he doesn't get it, oh wow, there's no way. That's a tipper, and that's the stock. That's the game. Great stuff from both of these competitors. What a set indeed. BBC is the winner. Absolutely incredible display of skill. Good stuff from both of these competitors. One second real quick. I need to get something done, and I think I need my potential last match. We'll see about that. Let's see if they can hold against the only Mexican invasion. What's that? Over here. I'll be back real quick.